Well, hi! This is my first Facebook Live, and it's been quite a process to get here. I just spent about 45 minutes with my youngest daughter, Estelle, who is my video and sound recording tech for the afternoon. We were going to use my computer with my brand new webcam, but we couldn't get my microphone to work, so we're just starting with where we are this afternoon, and we'll just see where we get. My name is Lizette. I am an occupational therapist, and I have recently started a company by the name of Think Different Dementia, where I am doing consulting for people with dementia and cognitive impairment. So I just wanted to get on here this afternoon and just kind of talk a little bit about what I do and where I'm going with my company. So I wanted to be able to explain this afternoon a little bit about what are executive functions. So there's a lot of information out there regarding cognitive impairment, but not everybody understands what executive functions are. So executive functions refers to a set of processes that are actually governed by our frontal lobe. And if you want to think about executive functions as the things that our brain does that are similar to a CEO of a company, and what that does is take in information, our brain processes the information, and then we distribute that information. So when we start to have difficulty with executive functioning, what that can translate into functionally is that people have difficulty inhibiting or self-regulating their behavior. So if you want to think about that in terms of dementia, when people have dementia, a lot of times they have difficulty controlling their own behavior. So what kind of other things can difficulty with executive functioning cause? Well, it can cause you to be forgetful. It can cause you to struggle to get motivated to do things. It can make you be inclined to lose things. You have a tendency of interrupting people, have difficulty in switching tasks from one item to another, which will make people be hyper-focused, and sometimes it can even cause people to have mood swings. So let's talk a little bit about self-regulation and inhibiting behaviors. So when people have normal executive functioning, they have the ability to get back on task without an external cue to redirect them or to remind them. We can self-regulate. This also allows us to think through something without getting distracted in what we're thinking about. It also works as an interference in the environment, or controls our interference in the environment. Think about it kind of like a stop sign, reminding a person to hold on to a thought without interrupting somebody else. Or if we're having trouble with our stop sign, it will make us interrupt people and not be able to regulate our behaviors by ourselves. So what does executive functioning also include? Well, it includes working memory. It includes the ability to manage time. It includes, like I discussed, emotional regulation, the ability to have cognitive flexibility, to plan, to have forethought, to learn from consequences, to organize things, as well as reconstitute information. So over the next few weeks, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to actually discuss each one of those executive functioning components and show you how to test yourself or your loved one to see if you're actually struggling with those. So thank you for joining me this afternoon, and hopefully next time it won't be so difficult to actually get on and do a Facebook Live. Thank you so much. Bye.